All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kareem with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to check out the brand newly released official red band trailer of Kraven the Hunter, the Spider-Man villain that Sony's doing another Spider-Man villain movie of. But let's check it out, and then we'll talk about it. We do our new format up here. There we go. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Yep.
They're doing the thing.
Brandon knows. Let's show the goddamn trailer.
My son, never show mercy. They are prey. We are predators. Boys, your mother is dead.
She died because you sent her away.
She was weak, sick in her mind. You know my business, yes? Power is about strength. If you show weakness, you will give our enemies an opening. Shoot. Shoot. He is weak, like his mother. Leave him.
What happened that day?
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I saw my true self. Tell me about this hunter. They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey. And once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
The six of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
I think you have some kind of honor. You are exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy.
We're murderers. Isn't that what he taught us? You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Mr. Taglin? Mr. Taglin? Where's Mr. Taglin?
Oh, you're standing in him.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
All right. It's coming out October. The picture looks cool.
Yeah, definitely looks very Kraven in the poster.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like on surface level, it looks entertaining, but just Sony making these movies about Spider-Man villains and just kind of seemingly going out of their way to distance themselves from Spider-Man is just really. I don't like it. As an action film, it looks fine. As a comic book, Kraven the Hunter film, it looks kind of. It's kind of reminding me of like the marketing for Venom, or even like we were talking about Morbius or Black Adam, where they really, really want you to believe that this is an anti-hero or a villain. They even mention the word villain in this, where it kind of looks like he's just kind of doing more heroic things and just taking out bad guys rather than doing anything terribly, terribly questionable. Which sucks if that is the case, rather than just kind of pulling the trigger and making these full-on villains or anti-hero.
Exactly. What do you think, Brian?
It's not dark enough.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's plain and simple. They it's like they tippy toe to the line. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna pass that. Like then you're not doing it. It doesn't make any sense. You need to go full on dark. You need to go full go, and they're not. So until they do that, I'm just like whatever.
Yeah, this movie I think would be better received if it wasn't a comic book movie. If it wasn't connected to Spider-Man. If they just call this like Lion Man or Man of the Jungle or I don't fucking know something else. If there's a whole nother just brand new movie, I think it would be
George
better.
of the Jungle. This time it's real.
This time it's business. But going from the mob thing to him getting the powers, like the powers is not the problem. Like they're changing it from the comic book. Because I think in the comic book unless they rechanged it again, but the one I remember is him drinking like a certain like mixture of herbs and potions and elixirs and shit, and getting these superhuman strengths. Here it's like
what lion blood?
He got bit by a lion. Peter Parker gets bit by a spider. He gets bit by a lion.
That's so stupid. Yeah, that is true though. The vampire bit the vampire guy, and Venom. But yeah, that's jeez, if that's the way they're going. Was Doc Ock is going to be bit by an octopus?
Bit by an octopus that doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah, so like you said, it looks good for an action film. It doesn't look good for a Spider-Man one.
Horror Geek is hilarious. I saw someone try the White Panther.
There you go. They finally got it.
Oh,
they've been saying it for years. This is that.
White Panther. Wow.
That is funny.
Not to mention one of the first posters for Black Panther did have him sitting on a throne just like that.
Just like that. That's funny. Yeah, but I don't think it looks bad.
Oh, it looks fine.
It doesn't look like a Spider-Man spin-off movie.
I don't trust Sony unless it's a cartoon.
Yeah, right.
If you do it animated, I'm all for it. Until I see live action, I'm like, yeah. I'll let Brandman go see it first, and then I'll see it after that.
But we even talked about this earlier with something else. It's like you can't have a side character without the main character. Like, especially you can't have a villain without the good guy, because you need to have that counterpart. Right now, he's an anti-hero, to his father, which I've seen it before. This is just different with jungle powers. So I don't know. Even somebody on Facebook in one of the groups, put it on like, saying like, hey, Sony's just saying like, oh, hey, here's another Spider-Man villain that is not really a villain, and it has nothing to do with Spider-Man right now. So and then somebody's like, oh, but he has been an anti-hero in the comics. I'm like, yeah, at times, but the best version of these villains are when they are villains to Spider-Man.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. But let's go through some of these comments real quick. Tony said, Sony's obsessed with glowing eyes. You're not.
They are, aren't they?
With the eyes all dilating and changing and shit.
Hey, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is a mob film. That's what it feels like in the start. Yeah. This looks Brandon Davis. This looks amazing, but what happened to the Liv Schreiber? I wonder if you're confusing with Sabretooth, because Sabretooth is a different way where Liv Schreiber plays Sabretooth, which is a different character. So, but kind of the same, but a little different. That looks super dope. I'm definitely on that. So he likes that one. I like Aaron Taylor Johnson, but this looks fine to me. I hope it's good. I always hope comic book movies do well. I always do, but I usually get disappointed with Sony.
Did anyone else find it funny that he's running fast and he was Quicksilver in Marvel? I thought that was hilarious to me.
That's funny. What are you say, Brandon?
Yeah, it looks all right. It looks, it looks kind of unimpressive. Like it looks like it could be entertaining, but nothing really kind of stood out or kind of like blew me out of the water with the trailer, or made me go like, "Oh, I'm going to see that opening night."
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of the some of the shots kind of make it look like a Sci-Fi Channel movie.
Well, here's kind of goes with what Tony said. So the cover of the film looks like something I would pass on Tubi. It's true. Yeah, it's because it's all like CGI'd and like painted, or I don't know. I don't know why they didn't get an actual photo, and then you could CGI his abs and shit if you wanted to. But I don't know. And then we got
Markland. Yeah.
Just tune in and agree. I don't trust Sony on those side villains.
Exactly.
Nah, they don't know. You can't do a side villain without the main hero. That's the whole point of being a side villain. You know, it's like, you know, you're just one of the many villains to the main character, which is the hero, and you don't have it.
Literally got a movie because you're a villain of the week.
Exactly. Then also go check out Markland on House of Nerds
show.
I was like, what? Sorry, I have a brain fart. Check him out over there.
I was literally the only one. I was watching this past week. It was doing it. I was like, I felt like I was the only one watching. It was. They're so interested in everything, but I love all of their stuff. Literally, I keep my good stuff right here because those are the ones I watch. I read all the time.
All the good ones. I still got this one right there. They got their cover. It's House of Nerds show. Go check them out.
Hey, Elle said she just got her Blam cover. I was like, so she, like for 2 months you just opened it in your mail.
You're at the bottom of the list though. Fans come first, right? So go check them out. They do awesome comic book stuff. You know, and speaking of comic book characters, you know, they know that very well. No way, I'm thinking about Sabretooth. Yes, yeah, you're thinking about Sabretooth. Sony is full of themselves due to Spider-Verse across the Spider-Verse. Yeah. They're like, hey, we did that really well. I was like, nah, you didn't do it.
You just didn't get in the way.
Yeah, you didn't get in the way. Exactly. Because after Into the Spider-Verse, they were like, yeah, go do your little cartoon. We're dealing with Venom over here, the real deal. And then Into the Spider-Verse came out, and you're like, wait, what happened? No one liked Venom, and this cartoon did well? Yeah.
It is interesting that the Kraven is rated R.
Is it rated R?
It is rated R.
Yeah, this was the Red Band trailer, right? Or they
Red
did
Band trailer.
Red Band trailer.
That's true. Yeah. That's interesting. It's probably gonna be just because of violence. You know,
which is gonna rip people's
freaking
throat out with his teeth. Yeah.
He did it in the freaking trailer. I was like, Jesus. You know, that scene alone is probably what makes the trailer Red Band. But yeah, Sony give me was that Meows Morales on the big screen. Is that a variant or something like that? That's funny. Where does Sony stuff stream? So little note is Sony is probably the smartest out of all the studios. They do not have their own streaming service. They're like, why am I gonna make my own service for my own content when I can sell you my content? So Sony doesn't have their own service. They literally sell their content out to other streaming services, which is pretty cool. You know, so it's like, hey, all these other places need the content. Guess who got the content? Us. So, you know, they sell it to those, which is kind of cool.
Wow. That's the cat version of Miles for Peter Porker's world.
That's hilarious.
That is so awesome. I want that now.
his uncle is heroin the growler. That's funny. But yeah, man, I'm not I'll probably check it out for sure. It looks good. I just don't see, you can't make all these villains into anti-heroes that are kind of good guys, and then when you finally want to do a Spider-Man movie, who's the bad villain?
Yeah.
You know, why is Kraven the bad guy? Why is Venom the bad guy? Why is Morbius the bad guy? You know, like you got why Vulture, you know, was the bad guy. You get that stuff. So
what if they do something different and they make Peter Parker into the bad guy, and these guys were actually the good guys trying to stop Peter Parker?
Bro, I think people would lose their damn minds. I think people would riot. Like that.
They'll burn down studio.
Oh man, yeah. But also something I had was thinking about was this comes out in October.
Yep.
There is another version of Kraven that also comes out in October in the Spider-Man 2 video game.
There is.
He looks so much better. And you only see a little bit of him. He looks so much better. And he has the Russian accent. This one doesn't have it, but yet his dad has it. I don't know. You could say, I guess he's not born in Russia. He's born in, or whatever European country. But it's going to be curious because this comes out like literally 2 weeks before Spider-Man 2, the video game, comes out, which is going to have Venom and it's going to have Kraven, which Sony has done both already. And I think a video game is going to destroy all the shit that's happening in Sony. The video game is like, that's how you do it right.
How mad are you guys? Because you think about that Venom's going to have Carnage in it, and still not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I just think about it. Let them be Carnage. Like, dude.
He doesn't have his real suit yet. He's all veiny and looks wet. So I don't know why he looks wet. Just looks slimy. So I don't know, man. Props to Tom Hardy for the only person in that thing that actually cares about the damn project. But yeah. He's the cat in that wears the Instant Spider-Verse hoodie suit. Oh, really? I gotta look this up now. I'm gonna look this up. But man, the whole Animal Farm variant world is pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. There's Kraven. We seem very, I don't know, underwhelmed, I guess.
Yeah, it looks fine, but it's just you're supposed to be something else, and you're not doing it, not delivering what you're supposed to be on.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like this hunter, and here he's more of a
a killer, or he's like a
like protecting the animals, like a okay, I think of the damn word.
Conservation.
Conservationist. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. It feels off, like you said. It feels off. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll leave that there. But leave a comment. Let us know what you think about Kraven. And if you want to be part of the show, like all those guys that brought up are part of the show with the Kraven trailer, make sure you hit that the subscribe button and join us every Monday and Thursday live. And you too could be part of the show. And we're also at 1,000. We're coming close. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're going to do our big giveaways. So you don't want to miss out on that. But appreciate everyone. If you're watching live, we're going to watch something else. If you're watching replay, appreciate you guys. But we are going to move on to our next topic.